Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. In the last episode, we went through this cave trying to continue our search for the druids and also the spirit of the wood. We leveled up and finally got our first level of Shadow Dancer. I'm actually not sure that I'm going to continue taking levels of Shadow Dancer because the only reason you take Shadow Dancer is to be able to hide in plain sight. Pretty much it. But we did find the second out of 3 druids that we need to find to get our information for the spirit of the wood. And so thus far we have found the information on the portal that we need to go into the realm where the spirit of the wood is. We found the dagger that we need to kill ourselves to go into that spirit realm. And we found 2 out of the 3 druids that we're supposed to find because we get 300 gold pieces for each druid that we find, which is actually quite a bit of money. So, we're going to continue on through this area here.
Taste my salmon.
Ooh, there's a dire bear. Okay. But the highlight of last episode is that we got to the point where we finally got our first level of Shadow Dancer, which allows you to basically just disappear almost. It's called hide in plain sight, so it is based on your ability to hide, but you basically go invisible if your ability to hide is high enough. If your ability to hide, if your hide skill check is so high that nothing can overcome it, then you basically turn invisible. Oh, there's another cave over here. Where are you going? Oh. Don't attack me. Go away.
Have at thee!
But as you just saw, you can hide in plain sight. That basically makes the enemies stop attacking you, which is very nice. Some thieves' tools. Okay. Some gold pieces. Ancient dire bear. I'm not getting any combat music. That's weird. Overpowering. Alright, so I gotta be ready to click off and move away if he starts turning towards me. Like that. So you can see, it basically allows me to just pop invisible almost unlimited. There we go. 420 experience points. That's pretty good. Those quartz crystals I gotta try to start remembering to hold on to those ingredients that person wants over at the thing. At Port Last. She wants quartz crystals and some other stuff. We'll rest really quick. Alright, so we basically came in here for nothing, but that's alright. It's all experience points. And we are technically playing... Alright, so here's the altar that we need to use. This is how we get into the spirit realm, but we have one more place to go before we do that. Is it the cave? I think it must be the cave. Yep, it's gotta be the cave. Alright, we're gonna go in here, because I believe this is where Satara the Witch lives. don't think there's any sneak attacks on elementals, but that's fine. I think pretty much everything in here is going to be immune to sneak attack. Where'd he go? Invisible Stalker. Alright. Wand of Missiles, that's nice. Kept hearing hits off to my right. I'm like, what's going on? Now I know. Come on. Finish it off. Okay, maybe now we can actually unlock this. Gold. And hit points. I'm all about gold and hit points. Oh, I do want that because you can actually sell the bolts of fire. Alright. Trap. I like it when containers are unlocked. It makes my day. Disarm this trap, I guess. Fire bullets. Yo. We got knocked down. Cast like a gust of wind spell or something on us. Come on, let me get up. Come on, let us get up. This is ridiculous.
For the Oath Guards! That's it for you! Take that!
That's stupid. Had a feeling it was going to be trapped. Alright, moving on.
For the Oath Guards! Yeah!
Alright. And instantly canceled their spell. Very nice. What's in here? I guess we'll take that and put it down over here. Okay, so this is going to bring us back up over here. Might as well rest since we have the ability to. Come up over this way and find out what's... Oh. Sorry, we missed a storeroom over here. There's probably nothing much of interest in it, but, you know, I'm sure it's going to bother a lot of us if we don't actually go look and make sure we find out what's in it. Yeah, it's a bookshelf. Boo! Oh, nope, there's a chest. And of course it's locked. They're always locked. Don't know that that was worth the time we spent to go back and get it, but curiosity, you know, you gotta satisfy it. Oh, how did I miss this chest over here? Dude. That was totally worth it. Unfortunately, the studded leather armor +2 is not going to do much for me because I'll get 4 from my dexterity, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, let's just put it on to C. Yeah, basically just keeps the same armor class that I had. I'd rather just sell it. Okay. Moving right along. That's pretty sweet, though. Aw, it's just a storeroom. They make it seem like it goes off to the right because of the way the map is, like, empty over here. And I'm sure it does. It's just you probably have to go through it. Probably have to go over there through a different method. But that's okay. We'll head down into this area and go find the witch. Because I know this is her home. It's a flesh golem.
The rage of the red tiger, unleashed!
Very difficult. Is there a lever for this? Stag beetles. Okay, those are different. Why is he just sitting there? Feel free to, like, do some damage, dude. NPC management. Not a fan of it. Cannot rest while there are enemies nearby. Oh. Ugh, we have to have the proper key. That's lame. Unfortunately, my Shadow Dancer abilities are virtually useless against any of this stuff because there's no sneak attack on these. So, yeah. And because of my really high armor class, it actually makes more sense for me to kind of tank everything. Because he's relatively easy to hit compared to me. Oh, maybe the key's gonna be in here. Guess not. Kind of hoping the key would be in there. Because that's our third druid, I'm pretty sure. Which is another 300 gold pieces. What's this? Eh. Okay. Oh, I triggered a trap. Great. Come on, Dalen, catch up. We have things to do. Ah, and this would be Satara.
What in Suni's name are you doing in my house?
The forest is destroying itself, and I was trying to find a way to save it. What do you think that gives you the right to barge into my home? You come in here, slaughter my servants, help yourself to my possessions, and think your noble intentions suffice to explain your actions? If you keep yelling at me, I'll show you exactly what I did to your servants. I think you underestimate me, but that's beside the point. There has been enough fighting today. You are an intruder in my home. My servants were merely protecting me. So why should you think that there would be anything in my house that can help you save the forest? There are some missing druids that I am seeking, and I hope you might have seen one. Oh, really? Very interesting. Well, what is this information worth to you? Would you be willing to do me a small service? I guess I need any information I can get. What do you need help with? There's only one thing that holds true value for me, and that's my beauty. There's a nymph who lives in the forest who has a mirror that can return my beauty. I overheard 2 dryads talking about it. The nymph lives in the lives to the northeast of here. I would get it myself, but I can't go anywhere near her. Let me persuade. No. And what will you give me? I have a small gem that might interest you. It has elven writing inscribed on its facet and seems to have some value to an elf in Port Last. He's been writing me, trying to convince me to give it up. I'm sure the elf will give you a fair price for the gem. I also have knowledge of the whereabouts of a druid who has been missing. She might have information. I have the mirror right here. Yes. I am so glad I trusted you with this task. Now, if you will just give it to me, then I can be cured. You will be blah, blah, blah. Of course, here's the gem. You should look for the elf. You can find the druid locked in the southwest room. Here's the key. Look at me. I'm beautiful. You're right. You're definitely striking. She didn't change the music. The mirror makes you think that you look beautiful. Oh, it's true. It's true. Good luck, adventurers. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time talking to her because she's not going to provide us with anything else. The mirror shows you what you want to see, basically. She didn't actually change. She just sees a pretty image.
The rage of the red tiger unleashed!
Come on. Dang, 24 damage on him. Really need him to, like, be better. Can I upgrade him?
Yes. Is there something you need?
I guess not. Sometimes you can ask them to, I need you to, like, upgrade yourself, and they'll be like, oh, okay. And then they change and become better.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Excuse me. Okay, we're just gonna loot this area real quick. Go talk to the druid, and then we'll be done here.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Fire beater. Well, both of those things are useful for the chick that wants us to go find things for her, so that's fine. All right, let's go release the druid.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Okay, right over here, talk to them, get them released. That'll be another 300 gold we'll be able to put into our pocket or into our pouch.
Greetings to you.
Leave my face alone, you horrible... Oh, wait, you're not that ghastly hag. Oh, and who are you? My name is Bree. Besides being the most beautiful druid in the Neverwinter Wood, I am also one of the druids who is investigating the problems with the wood's spirit. And why don't you tell me what happened? I was wandering through the forest, dodging encounters with normal inhabitants. There was no point in even trying to speak with the animals. They were almost rabid with fear and anger. And then I thought of the witch. Why would you seek the witch? The animals have always held the witch in high esteem. She protects and helps them quite often. I figured the spirit would probably wouldn't have any control over her mind, so perhaps she would be a source of information. I found the witch in a clearing near here. She was harvesting some herbs. She worked for a while and then turned and smiled at me. Her eyes remained fixed on my face for a long time. Why would she stare at your face? Are you blind, my radiant beauty? She seemed to admire my looks. No surprise, really. She convinced me to enter her house and we had some tea. We talked a little bit, but then I started to get dizzy and I realized she had slipped something into it. Next thing I knew, I was locked in my room. The witch came in and muttered something about stealing my face. I don't know what she meant by that. Now you have freed me, I will return to the grove. Tell me what you've learned about the spirit. He's gone insane. The whole forest is caught up in its insanity. The spirit is normally peaceful. Since the violence began, the spirit hasn't come through at all. Tell me about the pool. The pool is some kind of entrance to another realm. Why didn't you go into it? All of this is it's just retreads of stuff we've already seen. What should I do now? You find a way to enter the portal. Don't ask me how. Yeah, all right, so can you make it back on your own? Bye. All right, so basically we have to stab that ceremonial dagger into our heart, and that lets us, while we're at the pool, and that will teleport us into the area. But we are going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are. Subscribe to the channel so you know when the next video comes out, and I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you would like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.